Okay, I'm back. So there are a lot of different, well, not that many, but there's instant variables, and instant variables are attached to objects within the game. They're actually physically attached to something, such as the ghost's health, the player's health, how many bullets the player has, all kinds of different things. Those are the instance variables. The word instance is the actual instance of that prefab, of that object. So if we go and look at it this way, this right here is an instance. This is the 10th instance of the monster. Do we have a first instance? We do. But it's not the first instance of the game. The first one is the of this, right? And then I think we put in player. Nope. Let's go see. Is it this? Nope. This. Do you see where I'm going with that? Okay. So there's a lot of instance. Oh, the mouse would be the first instance, and then the keyboard and such. So instance is referring to each individual object. Yes, they're all made of monster, but they all have a unique ID number. So this is monster 11, this one's monster 12, and so forth. And this is player number 5. So you can have 2 players. Interesting, right? All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a health instant to the monster. Okay. So we need to make sure that we have the monster selected, and then we're going to add a new instant variable. We're going to name it health, and we're going to give it an initial value of 5. Okay, so I select the monster. It would be better if you selected this one just so that it applies to everything. You could just select one. I think generally it works no matter what. So here we go. We're going to name it health. Now, I personally don't care for the capitals, so it's up to you. It is a number. It is going to have a value of 5, and hit OK. There it is. Okay, and now, once you're done, it appears as an instant over here. If I click on, oh, I got to close this. There we go. And see, right there. So you can have multiple instant variables attached to everything. Okay. Now we're going to change back to the events, and then what we're going to do here is when the bullet collides with the monster, instead of destroying the monster, we're going to subtract 1 from health. Okay. So we're going to edit that. Okay. So go back into the event sheet, and we're going to find where it destroys right there, and then we're going to double click on that. And then we're going to change that, and we can see it right there. Subtract from. There we go. Health, and it ought to know because it's the only one that is attached to that monster right now, a value of 1. And there we go. All right. So now, so when we shoot the monsters, it only loses 1 health. But now we need to figure out, when does the monster die? So we're going to do a condition when the monster's health is less than or equal to 0. And we do less than or equal to 0 because the game moves so fast. It can jump beyond 0 before it hits this to check it. Do you see that? It can actually get to -1 before it can check it. So we want to make sure that if it is, it's still going to kill the monster. All right. So again, monster here, and we are comparing. So here's where it gets a little tricky. We're comparing what? Instant variables. Okay. So we go next, and we're going to health is less than and equal to 0. Done. Okay. When that is true, we're going to do the following things. We're going to spawn. The monster is going to spawn an explosion, and then it's going to destroy itself. Okay, so we're going to have monster, and it's going to spawn SPA, spawn another object. It's going to spawn the explosion. I don't like that they switched these. Hit OK, and then hit done, and then it's going to destroy the monster. Next, and then, whoops, DES. There we go. Next. And there. All right. Now, that's it. and I'll be back in a minute.